Good evening. We received another email from one of our viewers, Edralyn. Edralyn is asking for an advice regarding her brother's predicament. According to Edralyn, her elder brother Edwin was married to Joyce in Japan sometime in 1997. Both Edwin and Joyce were working in Japan at the time that they were wed. Edwin and Joyce already had a child. In Edralyn's story, she said that Edwin was forced by Joyce to marry her because of their child and because she had been threatening him that she knows Japan better, considering that she has stayed longer in the said country, unlike Edwin. Sometime in 2004, Edwin and Joyce had a fight in a bar. According to Edralyn, Joyce created such a scandal that the Japanese police entered the scene and allegedly told Edwin that he was no longer allowed to get anywhere near Joyce and her son. Otherwise, he would be imprisoned. From that day on, no longer saw Joyce and their son. Recently, however, Edralyn and her family learned that Joyce already returned to the Philippines and is living with another man. Allegedly, Joyce was able to sell all the properties that she and Edwin had bought. Meanwhile, Edwin is still working in Japan. Edralyn is asking how her brother can have his marriage with Joyce annulled. Edralyn, from your story, it appears that your brother Edwin and Joyce are both Filipino citizens when they married in Japan. Although our laws recognizes the validity of their marriage ceremony in a foreign country, remember that divorce is not recognized in our jurisdiction. It is a general rule in our country that absolute divorce is against public policy. Assuming that your brother is entertaining the thought of applying for a divorce decree in Japan because they were wed there, still our laws would prevail. Remember that under Article 15 of our Family Code, it is stated that laws relating to rights, duties, or to the status, condition, and legal capacity of persons are binding upon citizens of the Philippines, even though living abroad. We therefore suggest that when your brother comes home to the Philippines, you have to encourage him to consult with a lawyer in good standing with the Supreme Court and the Integrated Bar of the Philippines. That way, there will be a thorough study of your brother's situation and a proper ground for annulment of marriage may be identified. Lastly, we would like to remind you that our opinion was rendered based solely on the details you have provided us and does not in any way bind you. Thank you for your continued trust in People's Television. Do email us at ptv4newscenter@gmail.com. This is Attorney JJ Jimeno Atienza for the Rule of Law.